fans, and welcome to Fire Pro Recap. And we know we haven't been on the internet for a while now with several months show.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
For some reason, we had some technical difficulties. We weren't able to make it onto the show.
We're back here in the studio.
We're not exactly sure what happened, but I don't know.
It wasn't my fault.
Nobody blamed you.
Anyway, we're going to go over the months that you've missed, the months we're going to cover here, and
We're gonna get you all caught up, in
for-
case
I
you missed.
got notes we gotta go over. First off, we're gonna talk about our biggest show of the year.
You forgot one thing. Introduce yourself, buddy. They don't know who you are anymore.
because you interrupted me.
You interrupted society
I'm Stonehenge Slater
with
Wallace.
that dumb haircut. And I'm Latino crazy.
James Lawrence III.
Now, crazy, get them caught up on what they need to know.
Now we're going to talk about Revelations 5. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, it is our biggest show of the year for Fire Pro Wrestling. What day was that, Revelations 5? That was like March.
February.
Right?
It's February.
If you say so, James. Revelations 5. Huge things happened there. One of them being Scott Powers, Davey Addick, finally locking it up in this crazy
Leather strap.
another strap match.
And I've been in one, and they're pretty brutal.
And
Pretty much,
he's in one.
Powers was about to get his leg broken by Addict, and all of a sudden, Fire Pro legend Kate Lee came out,
Saved the day.
helped his former tag team champion partner, and
Big boss man slam. Oh my
Powers
goodness.
finished it up there, and
But even something more amazing happened that night.
You look-
New Fire Pro Tag Team Champions and Fatal Attraction finally getting the win over the Wild Ones in a what kind of match, James?
tables match.
I know what kind of match Stone has.
Tables match?
Tables match for the titles.
Don't break
They
this.
finally won. Molly went flying through the air like you just don't care, straight through a table, similar to this one in the fact that it is a table.
At Fallout.
Next month's in the future. Fallout. What month was Fallout, James?
March?
Trying to make this interactive. March where?
It comes after February.
Here, it was filmed here.
Okay. Big news, straight from under the kitchen sink. Rhodes made his return to Fire Pro after being off for so many months, I can't even believe it. It was great to see
I
him.
think it was a few years, but
Months,
months.
years.
Months are in years.
No! Impact Champion,
We have
James.
missed so much the last few
We
years.
missed a ton. I almost said a bad word, but I didn't.
That's-
Richie Rothschild defeated BMK Brandon Michael Kemp for his Impact title. I didn't see that one coming, guys.
Richie Rothschild.
Richie
Imagine
Rothschild
that man is your
of
Imagine
the Wild
that.
Card.
Loses one belt, one month gets his a single belt the next month. So what's that tell you about that competitor? I mean,
He's a tough competitor.
Conspiracy.
maybe a little bit of a cheater, but he's still a
Not
competitor.
cheating.
Cheated all the time, especially on his diet.
Would you get to the
Moving
next-
on, another title belt changed hands that night at Fallout. Our heavyweight title belt, Mike Horning defeating longtime champ Flawless Dave Allen. What kind of match was it, James?
For the title.
You know, why do I even ask you that question?
What?
Can you at least tell the fans how he lost the title? What was the deciding factor in Dave Allen losing to Mike Horning?
The deciding factor is never trust a woman. That's pretty much plain and simple. He trusted Molly, helped her against Horning for all those months, and look what happened. She turns on him, hits him with a chair.
For once, I can agree with you, City. We're moving on to Retribution, which somehow comes after Fallout. That makes sense to somebody. Anyways, we're going to talk about Team Epic for a second. Davey Addick joined the group called Epic.
Team Epic and newest member Davey Addict. That group is just growing and just
I just love
dominating.
how he commentates him.
What? I have to help him out.
Interpreter.
He's speaking no English that good. Espanol?
Better than you, Jersey boy. Anyways, let's talk about this gentleman to my right here, possibly my left, depending on whatever angle this camera's sitting at, how many drinks I've had. Stonehands, you had a match against Kenny Courageous, and he got disqualified and repeatedly beat Stonehands St. Wallace mercilessly. I'm so excited I can't contain it. Beat him. Hitting you in the knee repeatedly. I'm surprised you could even walk in here
Well, you know,
as many times
I
as
was
he
still a little
did.
injured, but you know what? I've kind of recovered from the leg injury here. And you know, we'll talk about what happened this past month, and then we'll talk about what's going to happen this coming month in a little bit. So
Yeah, we got a little,
What else?
we got a little bit more to go.
drop the bottom
Now-
shoulder. Come on, buddy.
Long time Fire Pro veterans, I would say. Tristan Hayes and his buddy, they had some problems last
Buddy
month.
Roberts Jr.
The Freebirds are they're butting heads and something's not going right, James. Tell me about
They
it.
had a tag team title shot. They weren't seeing eye to eye. Tristan wanted to do anything he can to win the titles. That's what you do. Sometimes you have to bend the rules. All of a sudden, Buddy didn't want that. Buddy just wants to be a good little guy. and
Buddy's
follow
a
the
straight up
rules.
fighter. He doesn't need cheating and
So Tristan-
moving
He's
around.
a real competitor.
Tristan had the match
Word.
won. He had it won. Buddy turns on his partner, slaps him,
He's slapping sense into him.
cause distraction, and then Tristan gets pinned, and they lose the chance for the titles.
We had a special guest in the arena, the War Machine. Rhino was there, got himself into a #1 contendership match for the heavyweight title with Dave Allen. The winner would go on to fight Mike Horning for the belt. Now,
at 0 hour.
at 0 hour, which we will be talking about in just a few short moments. Now, Mike Horning decided to get himself involved in this match. He wanted to get Rhino taken out because he didn't want to fight Rhino for his belt. No, sir. But instead, he made sure Rhino won the match. What? Setting him up for an amazing heavyweight title match at 0 hour.